You are in the mix with D.HALL and the People's Show.
You got it locked with D.HALL on the weekend, baby. Ready? Ready?
Hello to everybody. Good evening. Hello to you. I'm trying to get my mess right here. I think I got it about right. I want to say thank y'all for coming on. Glad to see y'all. We are here once again on Thursday. Share the video if you would. I am your host, D.HALL, for tonight for the next 30 to 40 minutes. Hope y'all had a good day today. And always do. I want to say thank my Heavenly Father for letting me see another day and to be here with you. Yeah, right here, right now, live with D.HALL and the People Show in conjunction with my man Jay York, which he is out and doing his thing as he normally does and keeping me busy as you know what. You dig what I'm saying? Glad to see y'all. Thank you for coming on. Tonight we have a guest right here in the Tar Heel State. And we're going to talk with him, my man. Oh my God, he's tremendous brother. Glad to have him on. But before we go into that, this is a video. It's the work of artists displaying, and this is an online talk show that educate adult audiences. Parental advisory is advised. Some things may not be censored for children or not edited for children. So be careful. There might be some, a couple of things said. So y'all be careful. But we getting ready. We get ready to bring my man in. Share the video. Share the video if you would, please. I truly thank y'all for being able to come on tonight. And if you would, like I said, share the video and be a part of what's getting ready to transpire here for the next 30 to 40 minutes. Here we go. Let's get my man in here and let's talk with him. Hello, sir. How are you, brother?
What's going on, my brother?
Man, I'm doing great. Glad to have you here. Right now, you're live with me all across the United States, and we're rocking and rolling. Glad to have you on. Glad to see you. But before we get into anything, before we start talking,
Talk to me.
I want you to tell the people who you are and where you're from.
I'm just a nobody trying to tell y'all about somebody who can change everybody. I'm Tonio Armani. I'm just a singing machine. And if y'all want to hear some singing, come to my sites, man. We doing it big, man.
That's great, man. And that's the thing about you're tremendous, and we're going to talk a little bit tonight with you and get some answers, because I know there's going to be a lot of people coming in, and they're starting to come in right now. So as we share the video in different sites and different groups, so let's everybody, y'all share the video. Let's get this thing on out as far as we can go. Man, you are a dynamic person. Your voice is off the train, but we're going to touch a little bit back in your day before we get into the music and all that. We're going to touch a little bit. You was a young guy, and you grew up in Georgia.
Yes, sir.
And you grew up in Georgia. What was we want to know a little bit about your life as coming up as a kid. What was it like?
I would say, like any other kid, I came, through a home. I came through. Lived in the projects for a little bit,
Right.
but you got to understand something that things happen and things happen for a reason. So um, my mom and my dad divorced like a little bit in between my ages growing up. So I stayed with my mom for a moment, and then after I got into high school, I stayed with my father. And my father was deployed, and I was with my stepmom, and she raised me from my high school years until I was grown. After that, I joined the military, and I was in infantry for 10 years. And while I was doing infantry, I was doing a little singing. I had some soldiers. They said, "You sound really good." I used to be in charge of a lot of soldiers, and I used to like keep them in step with my singing, and had a good time, man. Military taught me a lot. It taught me a lot as far as with standards and falling down and getting back up and trying again.
Yeah. Right.
So now I'm doing my music. People say they love the way I sound, so we're just trying to get people to get that stuff.
Hey, you know what? And that was the thing. I was getting ready to ask you about the military because you was in the military for a very long time. I think it was 10 years.
10,
10 years.
So that
Yeah.
means if I did 10, that means I ain't 20.
Exactly. There you go. Right. uh, and what you was in the military. Military teach you so many things, but what was the one thing that it taught you as a human being that you can remember right now today?
I can give you something that is good and something that is bad. So let's go with the good. The good is that in the military, it taught me structure.
Right.
A lot of things that I see a lot of people don't have is structure. When things don't go the way they plan, it just falls all the way down and they never get back up. In situations, me being an NCO, there were just times where I had to just make a way.
Right.
And if you don't have structure, you won't be able to make a way out of it.
Right.
Now, the bad thing about the military is I learned that I'm, what's the word, expendable. And you never want to feel like that, but that's what I learned from the military, and I had to get myself up out there.
Okay. I want to say hello to Howard Harris Jr.
What's going on?
He's here. Do you know that young man?
No, I'm just speaking to everybody that's coming.
I didn't know if you knew or not, but I just want to say hello to him. Thank you for coming in, Howard Harris Jr. You must be one of my friends. I got so many people I don't know. Probably somebody that I should know. Anyway, why you was there for 10 years? When we're talking a little bit about still in the military.
Mm-hmm.
Was there any particular reason why you left the military?
I got medically separated. I'm not afraid to tell the world what happened to me. I did get out with an honorable discharge. I got medically separated. I messed my back up a little bit, jumping out of airplanes in Alaska. I jumped in Italy. I jumped a couple places all over the world. But over the time of me jumping, it kind of like messed my leg up. I broke my leg, and then I really never recovered fast enough. So that gives you other injuries from their first injury. And when my back was bothering me to the point where I couldn't sit down or stand up, I knew that I needed to get something looked at.
Oh, okay. So your experience in the military, and then we're gonna get into the music here in a minute, was a good one because you was there 10 years.
Oh yeah, 10. I wish I could stay longer, but my back told me it's time to go.
Right. So by you being there, what was the most thing? What was one of the things that you really liked about it in your mind? What did you like about it?
Traveling and meeting people. Like I said, I'm from Columbus, Georgia, and the military took me in places I never seen or been before. Alaska, I didn't even think that was a real place, to be honest. Somebody coming from the deep South, they sent me to the coldest place in the world. Right. And then they send me to Afghanistan, and then they send me to Colorado.
Right.
2 different cultures. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a blessing to be able to travel. I've seen some people, I've seen places, I've seen a lot of things with these eyes.
Okay. Okay. Um, I know music is your passion. Yeah, I know
Yes.
that your music is your passion. Jay York is in the house. We want to say hello to Jay York, the production guy, the promo guy, the do it all man. He's here right now and checking us out. So hello, Jay, to you, my
What's
man,
going
my
on?
guy. We work together in so many different ways, and I appreciate him for coming on and having a chance to stop by. But as I was saying, I know music is your passion, and
Hmm.
I know that's what pushes you. But if you wasn't doing music, what would you be doing if you wasn't doing music?
If I wasn't doing music, I would probably be trying to play sports again.
Okay, play sports. Great, great answer.
That was
Uh,
my first passion, to be honest, sports. I just thought I was going to be either on the football field somewhere or a basketball court somewhere. I was
right,
too short or I wasn't fast enough. I was
right.
pretty fast back in my day, but when you get into high school, them boys was way bigger.
Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, them boys is something else. I'm telling
Hmm.
they is fast and quick. You got that right.
Fast,
Yeah.
quick.
What's speaking of sports? What did you play? What was it that you
Hmm.
wanted to play?
Uh, let's see. I started playing football when I was 9 years old. I
Okay.
learned the ability that I can, I can run pretty fast. I remember it was a play. It was called a 27 sweep. And I was the tailback at the time, and I was the two back. If you know about football, you know what the two
Yeah.
back is.
Exactly. Yep.
So
Exactly.
you had your holes. You got the left hole on 1, 3, 5, 7, and on the right you got 2, 4, 6. So they call
Right.
it 27 sweep. They would just sweep the ball to me, and I ran everybody, even the referees.
Jay said he's on the next comment, but he said
Yeah,
they need to do a collabo. So he'll probably contact you or something. I don't know, but
most definitely, man.
yeah, he'll definitely get in contact with you. Um, music. What does it
Music.
mean to you? What does it mean to you? Music. What when you hear it?
Music is such a peaceful place. Sometimes it releases the stress or the tension of living in this world. I can express myself and I can pretty much help someone else through my testimonies and through what I'm singing and talking about.
Right, right. That's what it is.
Yeah,
It's like as you said, it's a testimony. And you can and I watched you now for the last 3 to 4 days with your music, and I'll tell you, you have a testimony. And it's awesome, brother.
thank you.
Um, what in your mind? Now we're just talking. We're just talking. What is the most thing, uh, difficult part in music? Um, being an artist. What is the difficult part for you?
Uh, I would say accepting who your audience is. That's one.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh-huh.
Getting a cosign from another artist.
Okay. Okay.
Two,
Okay.
and being booked in places that you've never been before. I understand the booking process, but those are some of the hardest things for beginner artists. And once you get to that platform, you already know it changes. But those are three things that are hard for an artist. I would say, in my opinion, for me, it still can be finding out what genre works for you as well.
Right, right. Jay says you got that Jodeci sound.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need that on a crack.
I got you. For that Jodeci price, I got you.
Jay said, "Wait a damn go minute now." But yeah, you have a wonderful sound, man. That's beautiful.
Thank you,
Uh,
thank you. That's actually KC is one of my mentors, to be
oh,
honest. So that's yeah.
wow. Okay, North. Yeah, right here. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I met him. I did a show in Columbus, Georgia. I met him in 2017 or 18.
Okay.
And I was kind of starstruck, even though all the, tabloids and say that, all the negative. I
Yeah.
knew him from the guy that had on the boots and the
Right.
leather and the
Yeah.
jamming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
when I
Yeah.
met him, I started singing his record. Um, Come and talk to me.
Right. Come
And he
talk.
was like, "Boy, you sang that song, but let me tell you something. Don't sing it like me. Be better than me. And ever since he
Right.
told me that, I was like, okay, then.
You got to
For
tell me
real.
twice.
You ain't got to tell me twice. I heard you
I
the
know
first
that's
time.
right. I want to say this just for about 30 seconds. If sometimes I don't see everybody in here. I want to recognize the people that I do see, and I still want to recognize the people that I don't see. So I thank y'all for
Mhm.
joining us right now because I got machines running and I'm trying to see people. As they pop in. So I want to say, if I don't see you, it's look, please forgive me. Please forgive me. Um, yeah, because I can't see everybody. With the machine sometimes. Jay says, you do any cussing at all?
I used to, and if you say the wrong thing to me, I might say something back to you. But I'm trying to refrain from using profanity
Yeah,
because I have boys, little boys, and I feel like as parents, it's not fair to tell a child that they can't do something that the parent is doing. So the parent has to take responsibility, and that's what I'm doing. We have like a little money jar over here, and every time I do swear, I have to put money in the jar. So we have a swear jar. So we
okay,
keep it in the family. Like I feel like cursing there's nothing. It's still a word, but I
right,
feel like if my kids can't use it, I shouldn't use it.
right. There you go. And that sets the pathway.
Yeah.
For the young kids and girls or boys, it sets the pathway, and they say, hey, my dad didn't do that, so we're not going to do that.
Well, I
Um,
would say I understand cursing needs to be in certain records, but I feel like when you do put cursing in your record, it cuts off the reach of so many other people.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you cuss on a collab, is that a better question? If you want me to cuss on your track, I'll make sure I say every cuss word in the dictionary.
You heard that, Jay? That was a good answer. Um, in your words, I mean, what makes a great artist to you? What makes a great artist? And I'm not just talking about yourself, but I'm just talking
You gotta have. I would say for me, I would say you got to be a people's person.
about.
You have to have a little popularity. You got to have a lot of talent, but that's just me. And you definitely have to look like a star.
Right. Okay. Okay. Great. Like me. Like I'm a star.
Yeah,
Yeah. Gotcha. I want to say hello to Alicia. She's just coming in. I want to say thank her for stopping in and being a part of the show tonight. If y'all would please share the video, share it all over the world. We got the next best smoking thing out of North Carolina.
y'all keep sharing it.
Keep sharing it. That's right. Share it to those groups. Um, what keeps you focused, man, as an artist? What keeps you going? What keeps you, doing the things that you like to do? What keeps you focused, man?
I used to always say it's my kids and my drive, but I have something that really keeps me going, and it's my wife. My wife is like my
Oh,
best friend, and I don't tell her as much, but I need her more than she thinks. You know
right.
what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
being
Oh
able
yeah.
to have a great personal life, I can be able to give the people a great entertainment show because if your personal life ain't right,
Well,
how
yeah,
you gonna get up
yeah,
there?
yeah,
You
yeah.
already know.
Exactly. I gotta agree with you on that. I got
You
to.
already know. But what I don't understand is why can't, and this is a question I would love for you to answer. Why
Sure.
can't you be married and still have a successful career? I don't have to be single. If you still like what I'm saying, I'm really trying to reach the men and the women with my music because I don't want nobody's woman. I have one.
Right.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
help you get your woman back, Jack.
Hey, that's it. You can
Yeah.
have a successful career and with your wife,
Oh,
and B, you can do that. It's
and I
easy
will
work.
have a successful career with my wife right beside me, not behind
Exactly.
me. She's gonna be
Exactly.
right beside me.
Exactly, and that's the
Mhm.
way it should be. You can, because she's your rock, and you her rock. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, you can. There's no question, no doubt in my mind You know, you can have that because that's what it takes. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it takes.
That's my
Uh,
brick house. She mighty mighty. She let it all hang
hey,
out. Yeah, she's a brick.
let me get to some of these questions right here. Alicia said, "Are you going to sing?"
I might do something. It depends. It depends on.
Yeah, we're good.
There you go. There you go. I'm gonna ask you. It depends on how many times you shared.
You shared, yeah. There. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. She said, Alicia said, "Did you sing in school?"
I did not.
Okay.
Uh, I thought that was something that men didn't do until I went to a concert and I seen these men up there singing. I think it was H Town, and them women was going crazy for these men. It was just, I was like, ooh, I'm getting kind of jealous. I'm like, man, why these dudes up there they acting a fool, grinding and gyrating in front of these women, but they screaming and they're like, oh my God, I crying for these people. And I was like, I can do that.
Okay, okay, that's great. That's great. Yeah. Um, I think she was rolling. I'm scrolling through the comments here, and so many
I
comments.
don't know what's going on, but you sounded real.
Oh, is
Can
it?
you hear me now?
Yeah, I can definitely hear you.
You hear me good and clear?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, yeah. I got you, man. I can hear you. Ain't no doubt about it. Everything works. I got everything programmed right over here. We good to go.
I feel like on your end it's coming in kind of crazy. It sounds like a robot.
On a robot, that's because I'm gonna tell you what it is. We deal with that all the time. It's because of the earbuds. It's not being used, so that sometimes that happens. You know, that sometimes that happens. But hey, we're gonna stroll along. We're gonna shorten it up. Is it? I don't know. You know, if that's if y'all hear
There
us.
you go. That whatever it was that came and left. 'Cause it's gone.
Okay, great. Okay, great, wonderful. All right, we're gonna move right along. Um, Let me see here. Let me see if any more questions. I always like to take the people's questions. She said,
Oh, they keep on asking questions. I give you some answers. I got a whole bunch of them.
All right, here we go. What is your ultimate goal? What is your ultimate goal as a singer?
My ultimate goal is to reach one and teach one. My mission right now is to bring happiness to this world. We've been through so much, man. We've been through so much these last couple of years with the pandemic and the president and people dying and the police brutality and all this gang violence. I am just trying to bring a little light to this darkness that we living in.
Dig it, dig it. That's great, man, and that's what we need. You know
But
what
do
you
you
just.
want it? That's the question.
Yeah, well, that is the question. I want it. I don't know about anybody
I
else.
want it.
Well, I'm the only one in here, so but I mean, yeah, but yeah, most definitely we need that, and I want it for sure. I hope everybody else does too. Um, you're rocking and rolling, man. You're doing your things. Is there anybody that you would like to collab with, male and female?
Well, if I can be honest, for let's see, males, man, I really want to do a song with Charlie Wilson. Well, I don't know why, but I just love Charlie Wilson, man. I like. I know that's like a name that people like what, but yeah, I like his. I wanted to be the next Anthony Hamilton slash Charlie Wilson slash Tonio Armani. I'm trying to bring you my whole originality. But females, I would love to work with Fantasia. I would
Okay,
love to work with Kiki Wyatt, and I would love to work with I feel like one of the best singers of all time to me. I would love to work with Beyonce, of course, but
okay.
I would have to work to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got you. I got you. And you know what? You hit some top performers, and I think that you could work with them. From what I've seen, I think you'd be great with them.
Oh yeah.
Because your
It'd be a,
voice is.
it'd be a sing off. That would it be. It'd be
Oh my
having so
god.
much fun.
Oh my god. You got that right. Alicia says, "Love your vibes. God favors you." That's what she said, and yeah, all the time. Uh, she says you need to be a motivational
I
speaker.
listen. I'm trying to do less trying and do more doing. As far as me being a motivational speaker, I can just go off existence, man. I'm not the person I used to be. And that's what
Right.
people got to realize. I'm not the person I used to be. I
Right.
used to cuss you out, but I don't want to cuss you out no more. I want to pray for you.
There you go. That's great, man. She says you have your own style, Antonio. It's off the chain. Your voice is a blessing.
She don't know what she talking about. I don't got no style.
All right, here we go. Let's talk about your songs. You got you got two songs I know I heard, and I really like both of them.
Yes,
But
sir.
that "Free at Last," that songs. I mean, that song right there, it'll make you move. It'll make you do something. It'll make you get out your car and just do your thing, man.
Well, I would say behind that record, man, I was going through a lot. Like people think because I'm smiling, I don't go through things.
Right.
Everybody going through something in this world.
Yeah.
Understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, me being a man in this world, I felt like I wanted to make a song for God and give him the praise.
Right.
And I was just giving my testimony, hoping that it can help someone else. And which it did, which
Mhm.
it helped a lot of people just telling my testimony. If I can go from the song, I told him, I said, so many things in life I had to give up on, but God didn't give up on me.
Right. There you go, brother.
That is true.
That's right.
That is so true.
That's
And
right.
people can relate to that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to recognize he fought Mike Tyson and back in 1995.
Who that?
Peter McNeely.
What's going on, Mr. McNeil?
he just came in. One of my long time friends, and he's watching us. Peter comes in. He don't care who's on here. He's coming in here.
Hey, thank you for tuning in, man. Show me some of the boxing moves, man.
Peter, you hear that, don't you?
Show me some, man. I'm definitely trying to keep it up. People think if I'm a singer, I won't throw them things, but I'm gonna keep smiling.
Alicia says, "I know I've been changed. The angels in heaven has signed my name. You own that song. You own that song." She says, "Antonio."
She might have listened to it. She might know what I'm talking about, but I definitely know that when I sung that part of that song kind of just turned my world into a brand new.
Right.
This morning I woke up to my TikTok going crazy. I called you about it. I was like, man, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. All these people inbox me. Bop, 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 bop.
Hey, just take it easy and go for the ride. That's all you can do, man. And
that's all you can do.
And do like you're doing. You're a very humble guy. You're a very cool and pleasant person. Just be yourself. Go for the ride. Take it easy. And God's going to bless you. He's blessing you right now. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. I thank you for the opportunity, man. This is another opportunity to reach people that I haven't reached yet.
Yeah, and that's what we're here for. It's the people show. So we try to do that for everybody, and no matter what you're trying to do, you could be having a cookie shop or something. We want to get you in here and talk to you. We'll talk about how can the people find your music, brother.
Depending on which streaming platform you guys use, I am on iTunes for the iPhone users. I'm on Spotify for if you don't have an iPhone. I'm on Tidal. I'm on YouTube. I am on every social media platform. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I'm all over. You have to be. It's so many things that you're creating. Yeah. People don't understand. Just because you try to be original, you still have to be able to stay with what's going on. Like for a long time, I didn't know how to use TikTok. I still don't, to be honest. But it works. I just keep singing, and somebody gonna like it eventually. That's all I can tell you.
That's right.
You have to be able to adapt to what's going on in this generation.
That's right. You really do. You have to be able to, as you said, adapt, and that's what I've done. I go on TikTok, and sometimes I do topics over there. So to expand myself, and but this is my main platform, and because I
Yeah.
have guests like you. And hello, we get somebody coming. Who is this young lady? Melina Fossum. I think I keep pronouncing these names. You know how we get these names, kind of like twisted up. But
What's going on?
she knows who I am, and she knows. I think she knows who you are too. Also, good to
I
see
know
you. She
who
said,
that is. How you doing,
"Yeah."
girl?
Yeah, yeah. Good to see y'all. Good to see her. Thank you for stopping in on the show tonight. We got my man Antonio Armani, and I'm glad to have him on my show. And it's a blessing to see him and to and I want to say I want to thank the young lady Alicia uh, for introducing me to you, and I really appreciate that, and I thank her for that because hey man, I wasn't her, I would never known who you were, anything about you.
And you know what? That's what I want people to know today on this show. Like, if I can't reach you and you know that I'm doing something that can help somebody else, just share it. That helps me more than
Yeah,
money, to
yeah,
be honest,
yeah,
because I
yeah.
can reach somebody and help somebody else. I need more people being more interactive with me so that we can get this message across the world. I can't do it by myself, so I
There
do
you
need
go.
people to help. So I
Yeah,
do thank her. I thank everybody that
yeah.
supports me being married to my wife and loving her,
That's
being a
right.
good father to my kids, and
Right.
I'm just trying to give y'all good music when I'm not being a father and I'm not being a husband. I'm
Right.
trying to do all that.
Because I'm gonna tell you what, man, and I want to thank I want to thank everybody, everybody that's watching right now, because without the people, we're nobody. I mean, you know what I'm
That's what
saying?
I
I mean,
said.
you know what I'm
Need the
saying?
people.
I don't know who's some of the people I can't see right now. I'm running three machines. I'm trying to see everybody, but I can't see everybody. Like I said before, I want to thank y'all for being and watching and coming on and watching me and my man talk tonight. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? We do this. Me and Jay York Productions. Jay is a big part. He's a very big part of what I do because he's structured. He gives me structure. We talked about that earlier, and
Hmm.
we we have a certain way we do things, and we like those things done that way, and so and that what brings people to us because what how we do things, and I thank you for being here. Um, let me ask you this because this is something I want to know. What does the D.HALL People Show and J York Productions mean to you, brother?
It means the world to me because I've reached a new potential person that I can teach something and hopefully they can remember me. When I make my music, man, I just want when you listen to it to take you to a place where it was good. Like when I listen to like music like the OJs,
Right? Yeah.
Forever Mine. Like when
Yeah.
I listen to music like that, it takes me to a place. I don't know where it takes you, but I know it takes me to a certain place. I listen
Right.
to Al Green. I want to cook for some reason. I
Right.
love to cook to Al Green.
Right.
One of my favorite male artists is Luther Vandross. When I listen to Luther
Oh
Vandross,
yeah.
I think
Oh
about.
yeah. Oh
Do
yeah.
you see what I'm saying?
Mm. I thought about him today, man. I
Man,
did. I
that's
felt.
my boy there.
Oh my goodness, man. It's like you just connected to him in such a way. Alicia says, "How do your kids feel knowing that their dad is a celebrity?"
To be honest, they don't even know. And they just look at me as dad. That's all they know is dad. And that what keeps me grounded because I don't want my kids to feel like they better than anyone else. I still want them to go through life knowing that you still have to work for things. Daddy is doing what he's doing, but there'll be a time when you got to go do what you got to do. So
Oh
I
yeah.
kind of love that my kids don't treat me like a celebrity.
Right.
I want them to continue to treat me as their father because at the end of the day, when the TVs and the cameras are off, I am their father.
Yeah, no problem. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. True. So I want to say hello to another young lady just coming here. Was it Deidre Porterfield?
What going on, Miss D? TD.
Hello to you. Hello to you. Thank you for coming in and being here. And y'all share the video, please, if you would. This what helps us. Helps him and helps me because this program here that me and Jay York have built for the last 3 years has grown and it brings in people such as my man right here. and we're glad to have him on, and we want y'all to say, hey, share this thing for us, and make it what it is.
Keep on
We
sharing. Let's get about 100 shares. Can we
There
do that,
you go.
y'all?
That's what I'm
Ladies, can
talking
we
about.
do it? Get
That's
about
what
a
I'm
hundred
talking
on.
about. That's what I'm talking about. We just it seemed like we just got on here, but God knows we've been up here for over
35
35
minutes.
minutes.
Because when you're talking about something good, time flies.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, man. It's awesome. Um, any questions you want to ask me? Anything you want to ask me?
Uh, I would say my question to you is what made you want to do this podcast?
Oh, well, I'm gonna sum it up. My grandfather was on the radio station in Kinston,
Mm-hmm.
North Carolina, for over 30 years, and I stayed there with him for 15 years as a young boy, and I watched him, and I watched what he did. He was on the radio, and I liked it. But the second part to that was my best friend. He was a professional fighter, and I wanted to
Okay.
be in the theater. And well, he was an amateur fighter. I wanted to be in the theater, and he wanted to be a professional fighter. He's I said, you know what? One of us going to make it. You're going to make it, or I'm going to make it. I said, once if you make it, you carry me. If I make it, I'm gonna carry you. And to this day, he said, you going to make it. He said, like you going to make it. I
I
said, you know
definitely
what?
like that. I definitely like that.
Yeah, yeah,
I definitely like what you said.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
hope that you both make it. And if
Yeah.
anything, if he make it, you could just be on there. You can be on there. Let's get ready to rumble.
Hello, we got guests coming in. I want to say hello to is that Mona Washington? Hello
What's
to you.
going on? What's
Hello
going
to you.
on? Southern Soul came in the house today.
Yeah, they rocking and rolling. They coming in here
What's
now.
going on, y'all?
They're a little late, but they
What
here.
going on? You got audio in here. What going on? We just talking. We ain't doing nothing yet. They want to hear me sing something. No, they
Yeah,
won't.
yeah, we're getting ready to get to that part. Right, we getting ready to get to that. Uh, man, before we get to you doing whatever you want to do for us, um, man, where does it come from? Is it inside your body? How you
It
get?
come from your diaphragm.
That's what I'm talking about. Hello to you.
It come from the diaphragm to the chest, to the throat, to the lung,
I
out
say,
and
wow,
boom.
this guy.
Yeah, man, I like to have fun, man. Like I see all these interviews, they be boring. So I said, let's have some fun, man.
That's what I'm
We
talking.
have life is good, God is good. Let's have a good time.
There you go. There you go. All right. Good, good. Look, we're gonna let you do your thing, man. Y'all get ready. My man, he's gonna do a little something. I don't care what you do, it don't matter to me. Doesn't matter. Whatever you feel is good for you, brother. I mean, we just want to hear a little bit. It don't matter to me, man. I'm gonna sit back here and just listen to you.
Oh man. What do I do? What do I want to do?
Free at last. Free at
What do I want to do? Everybody talking about free at last. Y'all know what that song is. Y'all know exactly what that song is.
last.
I wanted to sing this song on my reels, but since we on the show, I might as well just sing it for the people now. I definitely appreciate y'all for tuning
Oh
in. So
yeah, man. No doubt, brother.
it's a song that my mom used to sing to me all the time. It used to get on my nerves, but as I grew up, it helped me through the day. And this song it goes like this. This joy that I have, the world did give it to me. Oh, this joy I have, the world did give it to me. This joy that I have, world did give it to me. The world did give it, and the world can't take it away.
All right now. I tell you, that's all right. Y'all need to clap now. Y'all need to clap. Don't act like you can't clap for the brother.
You better clap for Jesus, because that's where they're from.
I know that's right. I know. We had another guest come in. Cynthia Warner. Hello to you, Cynthia from the
What's
D.HALL.
going on? What's going on? There's another auntie in the building. What's up, auntie?
Hello, Auntie.
If you don't know about me by now, I got a whole heap of aunties. Everybody my auntie. Auntie and
Everybody my
uncles.
auntie. Hey, look, they my auntie too, as long as they feed me.
Yeah, that's what I like to do. That's why I'm going to auntie house. Yeah.
As long as you feed me, oh, yeah,
Yes,
I'll
sir,
be your
man.
nephew.
Listen, man, I'm grateful for what God's given me. Sometimes He puts you in positions where you got to sit yourself somewhere and sit down.
Right.
So the pandemic kind of slowed me down, but it made me sit down so I can get back to this point. I thank God for everything, the good and the bad.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But
Oh,
what going on, Risa? We got some people here today.
They just come storming in here now. They
They
come
coming in. They heard me singing. Girl, he's singing, girl. He's singing. Yeah, he's singing.
You got to. I just want you to do. I want you to do that free at last for me, if you could. I like that.
Hmm, how can I do this? I'm gonna start off where I say, people change, but my God won't change. Weather the storm with a smile on my face. Singing hallelujah is the highest praise. Lord, I want to thank you for another day. You know I've been changed. The angels in heaven done shout my name.
Y'all better share this video. Y'all better share this. Y'all ain't gonna. You know what? If y'all don't share this video tonight, I'm gonna whoop y'all with a. I'm gonna beat y'all with a many stripes.
Ooh. What's going on, Auntie? Auntie in the building. Happy birthday to my aunties.
Sheila Stone, hello to you from the D.HALL People Show, and my man Antonio. We are jamming right now. Y'all have got me. You got it right now, and I appreciate y'all coming in so late though. You know we
They
getting ready to
coming in. Look, somebody done told them he's singing, girl. Somebody done
Teresa
told them what's
Dixon.
going on, Auntie Risa.
Teresa Dixon's in the house. Thank you for coming on. Y'all catching the tail end of everything now. But you got the good tail end of everything. So that's great, man. We're glad to see y'all. I thank y'all for coming in and being a part of what we're doing right now. This is North Carolina thing. We right here. He's right here with me. So you know it's
North Carolina.
There you go. There you go. Thank y'all for sharing it so much. We really appreciate y'all tonight. You know, we thank y'all. I don't want to hold him up any much longer. I know he's got things he got to do. He's a very busy man, and I appreciate
Very.
him. Yeah, I know, man. Because I am too. I thank you for taking your time out, brother, and being here with us, and
Thank you.
and doing what you do, and giving us a part of your life, and talking about your wife, and much love to her and your kids. Man, we'd love to have you back sometime this year, to get you back on here once again.
Most definitely. They go
Yeah,
another song request. Do we got one more minute if I can get it in
sure.
late?
Go ahead, brother. You got this is your show. It ain't mine. It ain't my show. I didn't turn it over to you.
Let's see.
Tennessee whiskey. Somebody said.
I know they've been asking for that. Auntie, what's going on? You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet, strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, baby. And honey, I stay strong. I say I stay strong on your love all the time. Yeah.
Yes, sir. There you go, brother. Hey, y'all asked for it. He did it. All right, there it is. You going to Tennessee whiskey? There it is. He did it. Y'all need to clap. Get up, standing ovation for that, because he did a
Thank
wonderful
y'all,
job.
man. No, thank you for having me, man. This is what I do
Hey,
all
man.
the time. I get on my wife's nerve. I always be singing. I'm in the bathroom. I'm singing in the kitchen. I'm singing on my way to school. I'm singing in the morning. She's like, boy, hush. But when you sound good, she don't say it that much.
You got that right. You got that right. I really appreciate you, man, for coming on. It was a tremendous show tonight. We learned a lot
Thank
about
you for
you.
having me, man. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate the
And
opportunity. And I appreciate everybody that tuned in and watched. And I appreciate everybody for sharing. And I thank everybody for their time. You could be doing anything, but you're here with us today. So we appreciate it.
That's right. That's right. That's what I say. I appreciate it. They say, well, one more song. That man's got to go.
She know it. I got to go. You ain't finna get me in trouble. I got to go.
All right. George Davis said, I want to recognize him. He's just coming on. So he says you have a nice voice.
Appreciate it. I appreciate it, Mr. Davis.
Yes, sir. Mr. Davis, we thank you, brother, for coming on. Thank you so much. We get ready to get out of here. Thank y'all for joining us. We did a great show tonight, and we had my man from North Carolina rocking with us, home state, shall I say, right now. And we thank him so much for being a part of the D.HALL People Show in conjunction with my man Jay York doing his thing. And it's the last words for you.
I am Tonio Armani, and I'm glad that you guys came in the show with me and Mr. D.HALL today. We had a good time. It's my first time actually, doing this with him. He said I needed him in an inmate concert. If they pay him enough, I'll sing all them inmates. I'll sing them right out of prison.
That's what I'm talking about.
Seriously, man, I appreciate the opportunity. And I would love to do this again. If anybody on here are promoters or whatever, and they want to book me, we give you information a little bit later, but we definitely want to get back on that road and give you guys something to remember. We want to have a good time. We didn't been through everything else. Let's have a good time for the rest of this year. It's 2022.
All right, man, we're gonna let you go. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, Tonio. We'll do it again sometime soon, brother.
Most definitely, man. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. There you have it. Wow, great interview tonight. I thank y'all for coming on. We're gonna be back Saturday. I'm gonna be back Saturday with a book author out of Greece. Excuse me. And we'll be back Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be 6 p.m. Over in Greece. So y'all need to check that one out. That's gonna be. Whew, oh my goodness, that's gonna be really good. Talking with this guy, in Athens, Greece. And look, I gotta go. I thank y'all for coming on and joining me and being a part of what we do here on the D.HALL People Show. In conjunction.
You are in the mix with D.HALL and the People's Show.
You got it locked with D.HALL on the weekend, baby. Ready?
Production.